Hello guys, this is Reese from Bomberito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a different kind of video. This one here is a trim comparison between an SE Tech Cross Sport and an SE Tech Atlas, both in avocado green. In the foreground is a 2025 Atlas Peak Edition SE with technology in avocado green. And in the background is a 2025 Atlas Cross Sport SE with technology in avocado green. So we'll start with the Peak Edition first. In the foreground here, you have 18-inch black alloy wheels here with all-terrain tires, flat silver finish on the cladding down below. Down here, a little more rugged design, and you also have Peak Edition flare on the door panels into the quarter panel here. Black mirror caps as well, black window surrounds, tinted glass on the rear windows, and also black roof rails there. As we come around to the front here, you still keep the stacked headlights on both cars, an LED light bar, and an illuminated front logo. The two bottom ribs are blacked out in gloss black, just like the R-Line Black Edition on the Cross Sport. And then you also have more black down here at the base of the grille right there. Flat silver finish down here surrounding the air intakes down at the bottom for the radiator and grill area right here. And then you also have this flat silver finish on the two air intakes on the sides. Gloss black on the bumper right here in front. As you can see, the black mirror caps on both sides there with integrated turn signals there. Sunroof is going to come standard on this one, and this one also comes standard with all-wheel drive. More of the cladding on the sides there gives it that much more rugged design, and also the tires are all-terrain tires. At the back here, an LED light bar with an illuminated logo in the middle. It says Atlas below that, SE off to the left, 4Motion off to the right. You'd also have that flat silver finish around the base of the oversized reflector at the base of the bumper, trapezoidal faux exhaust tips here, and a black baffle down below surrounding the 5,000-pound tow hitch with a 7-pin adapter included. Park distance sensors front and rear on both of these cars. Let's take a quick look at the inside. As we come up and open the door here, a carbon fiber pattern on the door panel right here, with gray leatherette right here and perforated leatherette here, and then the arm pad is leatherette as well. Bottle and cup storage in the door. You have a power lift gate that you can open from the driver's seat, and you can also close it from the driver's seat just by lifting up and holding. You hold it until it's closed. Stainless steel scuff plate right here to get into the car. Power lumbar, forward, back, up, and down right here. Seat back adjust here, and you have this quartzite gray color on the bolster here, backed up with a contrast stitch on the inseam, and then out on the outer edge you have orange contrast stitching here. It goes behind the shoulders here, diamond stitching on the seats. These seats are heated and ventilated. There's a look at your orange contrast stitching on the headrest and also on the arm pad right there. This particular one comes with a bench seat, so this is a 7-seater. You can also get this car with captain's chairs. There's a look at your light colored headliner on top, and as we climb in here, you're going to notice stainless steel pedal caps and footrests down below, similar to the R-Line. And also you're going to get ambient lighting in this one, 30 color ambient light display. The carbon fiber pattern continues out of the door, across the dash, behind the infotainment screen, and into the door panels. All 4 doors will have that. Also, ambient lighting is going to be part of that, the 30 color ambient lighting, which I just said before. And then you also have stacked vents on the 2 outboard vents, right side and left side. And then down below the infotainment screen, you have 2 more vents below there. Heated steering wheel right here, song skip and preset skip here, and volume control over here on the left side. Telescoping steering wheel, so there's no real difference there. That's pulled out, pushed in, raise it, lower it, set it where you want, and then lock it back. You also have the same safety features, pushing the button on the stalk there. You do have lane assist, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, autonomous emergency braking, and front assist on this one too. And you can toggle between regular cruise control and adaptive cruise control. This instrument cluster setup here, this display is unique to the Peak Edition. This is the only one where you're going to get elevation above sea level. And then the view button right here, you can change to others. Now you get your driver information here. You also get the square one with the adaptive cruise control animation. And then you have this guy right here. So you have those 4 main views on this one. And it defaults to orange unless you change the ambient color setup. So this one's going to say starting navigation always. This car doesn't come with navigation, so you can just tap here. The trash can shows up. You can delete that tile and replace it with one of these 2, but we'll leave that for the first owner. You still keep gesture control in both cars. So you have that in both cars. And then I also have my auto start stop shut off, my interior settings here, service position for the wipers, locking. You can do lock on approach, easy open. So the locking here, I can do unlock on approach on these cars. And then I also have my confirmation tone that I can turn on. I like to turn that on. It helps find cars. You do have that gloss black finish on both cars all the way across. Remember, this one has a carbon fiber type pattern there. And then you have wireless charging here on the left side. You also have your park sensor right here. I'm sorry, your park button, excuse me. And then you also have your shifter right here with these cup holders. They're stadium seat style cup holders. Storage here, storage underneath, in the armrest. There's storage in there with a USB-C in there as well. A USB-C on the side of the mirror housing for a dash cam. And this one has an auto-dimming home link mirror. That giant panoramic sunroof, I'm just going to swipe right here to open that sunshade. And then this guy opens the sunroof. That pane of glass right there stacks on top of that one. Pop-up windscreen right here. You have that. Passenger seat is completely manual. You have it right here on the left side. There's your buttons over there to adjust the seat height and also the seat back. So you can raise and lower the seat in a pumping fashion. Over here in the glove box, you have manuals in here. You also have your seatbelt clip protectors, and you have your quick start guide for your home link mirror. There's another look at that mirror right there. Let's take a look at the back seats. There's a look at your wheels. Again, these are 18-inch wheels, not your standard 20. Because this is a peak edition, it's going to come with only 18s. $49,306 is the price on this one. Extra charges are going to include $405 for the auto dimming home link mirror, $296 for monster mats, $295 for a 3rd year prepaid maintenance, and $230 for a set of 2 logo puddle lights in the front doors. $1425 for destination brings you to $49,306. Your parts content, 60% US Canadian, 31% Mexico. This vehicle has an engine from Mexico and transmission from the United States. Here's a look at the bench seat setup right here. Your climate control back there for rear passengers in the second row. And then you also have 2 USB-Cs down below with a 3-prong plug in there as well. You have sunshades in both doors, rear doors. The carbon fiber pattern continues around the door handle here. Leatherette and perforated leatherette here. 3 compartments down here for storage of bottles and cups. A fold down armrest in the middle that's squishy yet firm. You also have 3 car seat hookups across this bench here, so you can have 3 car seats in this row. And you have this handy handle here to get access to the 3rd row. Those seats sit up nicely off the floor there, so you can get a 6'2", 6'3" person back there, no problem. And the headrest just flick up with a flick of a wrist. You just lift up on this handle here to slide the seat back. The bench has a handle underneath to slide it forward and back. And as I climb in here, boring socks today, easily 8 to 10 inches of knee space back here, maybe even more. And as I shut this door here, nice solid sound there. There's a look up at your panoramic sunroof and that light headliner there. Very nice. Now let's take a look at the hatch. There's a look at those wheels one more time. The rear hatch here, if I open this up here, right where the T and the L, or right where the L is, I should say, just squeeze right there. Here's a look at your hatch. 7-seater setup here. There's your giant panoramic sunroof right there. Infotainment screen, instrument cluster. C-pillar vents on the 3rd row. These seats will actually fold flat as well. So I just lift up on that handle and fold down just like that. There's also a strap to bring them back up. But before I fold them up, there's your USB-C for the 3rd row and also a 12-volt charger port there and seat belt clips. Just pull on the strap right here. That pulls the seat up. Make sure it's locked in place. The red cylinder needs to disappear. Pull up on this side here. Same deal. The red cylinder needs to disappear. The seat is locked in place. Cargo blocks, monster mats right here. Underneath the floor here is your spare tire. Jack apparatus is off to the side right here. The spare tire is underneath this storage tray here. You just pull that pin and unscrew that, and then you have access to your tire. I'll go ahead and put this back in place here. There's your hatch button there to close the adjustable height hatch. And it says Atlas on the black trim. Very nice. Next up, we're going to go to this crossport here. This is 5.3 inches shorter and only a 2-row version. Now, the black wheels that this one's equipped with are 20-inch black wheels. They're regular all-season tires. Air intakes on the front, they're blacked out around them instead of the flat silver. Flat silver finish stays on the bottom trim. You have black scales, piano black, right here across the dash. I'm sorry, the grille. illuminated front logo, LED light bar, and a stacked LEDs with a splash of chrome at the base of the grille right here. The mirror caps are body colored mirror caps instead of the black ones. Black cladding at the base of the doors and also the rear bumper. That nice sharp bow line goes out of the headlights, over the wheel arches, under the door handles, into the wheel arch, and then into the tail lights. Just like it does on its big brother next to it. Only it says Cross Sport right here on the door flare rather than Peak Edition. Flat silver finish, or sorry, silver window sill here and silver roof rails on this one. Still tinted glass on the rear windows. Black flares on the side of the green spoiler on the roof on the back. Dual full exhaust tips on the base of the bumper on this one as well, underneath the oversized reflector. A 5,000-pound tow hitch with a 7-pin adapter included on this one as well. It says Atlas beneath the illuminated rear logo, and it says SE off to the left, 4Motion off to the right. The LED tail light bar goes across the entire back, just as it did on the Big Brother. This one also comes with a panoramic sunroof, which is not standard. However, this one has it. Let's take a look at the inside of this one. A brushed aluminum type finish around the door panel here. Leatherette and perforated leatherette again, separated by a contrast stitch, only in black. Then you have black right here on the arm pad. Bottle and cup storage here. Rear hatch release, just like on the Big Brother Atlas. Lift up and hold it till it closes. Stainless steel scuff plate down here as well. You have power lumbar here, forward, back, up and down, seat back adjust right here. Diamond stitched leatherette seats, just like in the full-size Atlas. The only difference is it's a carbon fiber pattern on the edge of the bolster here with a double contrast stitch in white right here. That continues up the shoulders here. There's no orange stitching in this car, so white contrast stitching on the headrest as well and the armrest. Here's your look through to the back. It's a standard bench. It doesn't come any other way. There's no option for captain's chairs. This one has a black headliner. Still has a panoramic sunroof though. It's hidden by that sunshade there. And as we climb into this one here, you will notice no stainless steel pedal caps or footrest on this one. This is just a regular SE Tech. Same steering wheel setup here. You have a leatherette wrap steering wheel, contrast stitching on the inside of it, piano black down here at the base of the steering wheel. And then you have the flat silver spokes on the steering wheel as well. Volume control and song skip are on the steering wheel. Paddle shifters as well. The button on the tip here brings up lane assist, adaptive cruise control, regular cruise control, side assist, rear traffic alert, front assist, and I can close out just as I did in the Peak Edition over there. The difference is I do not get ambient color or ambient light display in this one, 30 colors. It has that brushed aluminum type finish across the dash, into the door panels, all 4 doors, just like it did in the Peak Edition there, if you can see that there. Just no ambient lighting in this one. Okay. Also stacked vents on the outboard seats, just like on the other one. Over on both sides, gloss black finish right here, wireless charging, 2 USB-Cs, a USB-C on the side. This one also has the home link mirror, 3-door garage door memory with a digital compass and a Bluetooth button there. If I put this guy in reverse, just like the Atlas, it chimes like an Audi. There's my backup camera right there, trajectory steering. Both of them have it. Red line signifies where the hatch opens to, and where the red line indicates where the bumper is. And I have this animation on the left here for tire swing. I put it in park. My e-brake is right here. I lift up on it to activate, and then I put my foot on the brake and push down to deactivate it. There we go. So I'm going to put this back in park here, and I'm going to disable the auto start stop because it keeps triggering for me on this one. Navigation again shows up here. I'm going to change this back to bright so you can see the difference here. So navigation on this one, same deal. Touch and hold, and I can delete this tile and replace it with one of those. I'll leave that for the first customer. Now, you do also have your climate control. Everything's the same here. Climate control shows up here. I didn't show you that in the first one, but I can show you here. So there's your fan speed. You also have heated and ventilated seats on both sides for driver and passenger. And you just tap once to turn it on high, then medium, then low, then off, just by a repeated tap here. So you also have smart climate, so you can actually hit one of these tiles here to cool your feet, or you can speak to it. Hello, Volkswagen. My feet are hot.
Cooling your feet in the front.
Okay, so she's cooling my feet in the front. Pretty nice. A wireless charger there, 2 USBs. The same gloss black finish here on the cup holders right here. And then you do also have storage here, storage underneath, and storage in the armrest, just like in the full-size Atlas. USB-C right there is backlit so you can see it at night. In your glove box here, manuals, quick start guide for your mirror, and then you also have the seatbelt clip protectors. Bottle and cup storage right there. There is a look at that dark gray, that dark black headliner there. The runner on this side opens that sunshade. The one on the left opens the sunroof. That pane of glass stacks on top of that one, just like it did in the Big Brother. And the pop-up windscreen right there. Passenger seat is fully manual, just like in the full size. Right there is the lever to move it forward and back. Over on the side are your 2 handles to adjust the seat back and the height of the seat. Let's take a look at the back seats. There's a look at the wheels again there. This one comes in at $47,641. Extras on this one include $1,200 for a power tilting sunroof, $595 for a black wheel package, $405 for auto dimming home link mirror, and then $296 for a set of cargo mats, cargo mats and rubber mats, $295 for a 3rd-year prepaid maintenance, $230 for a set of 2 logo puddle lights, $1,425 for destination, brings you to $47,641. You open this guy up right here, same bench setup, same diamond stitching here. The difference is there are no car seat hookups in this seat in the middle. You do have a seat belt here. You have a top tether hookup for both, or for all 3 seats over the back, so you can hook up car seats that way. Adjustable headrests on all 3 seats, just like in the full-size Atlas. The same handle to raise and lower the seat. You can recline the seat here. There is no mechanism under the seat to move it forward and back. This is just all dedicated leg room. Sunshade in the door panels back here as well, just like they were in the other, the Big Brother. And then you also have that brushed aluminum type finish here around the door panel here. Perforated leatherette and leatherette here, separated by a contrast stitch. Contrast stitching here on the arm pad, and 3 compartments down below. The leg room in this one, just like it was in the other one. Now though, I have easily 8 to 10 inches of knee space back here. Here's a look at the instrument cluster, panoramic sunroof, very nice setup. Let's take a look at the hatch. Let's look at those wheels again there. And as we come around to the back here, right where the L meets the T, here's a look through from the back to the front. This is a dedicated 5-seater. There's your sunroof there, instrument cluster. You do keep a recessed trunk light on either side and a bag hook on either side as well. You also have a 12-volt charger port right there. And underneath the floor here, remove this storage tray here, and your spare tires underneath. The jack apparatus is off to the side. Monster mats, cargo blocks, and carpet squares here to cover the gap when the seats are folded down. There's your 5,000-pound tow hitch with 7-pin adapter right there. Here's your button to close that hatch. It's programmable and adjustable just like it is on the full size. Both of these cars will come with a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty on it from Volkswagen. It's 4 years, 50,000 miles, and include 3 years of included maintenance. Also, if you buy from me in Bommarito St. Peter's, remember to ask for Reese. I'm going to give you an additional 3 years of free maintenance for a total of 6, free of charge. Now, you'll have to redeem those at my dealership. I can't make another dealership to honor those for you. Also, if you buy from me in Bommarito St. Peter's, I'll give you a 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty free of charge. That's a 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty free of charge. So if you're interested in this car or another one like it, give me a call. 636-290-4257, 636-290-4257. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Reese Sells Cars. Thanks a lot, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, have a great day.